What's up? What's up? We're live. We're live. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? How you doing?
I gotta get my act together here.
Yeah, what's going on? And don't worry, everyone. Crew's been walked, so but there shouldn't be a interruption as far as that goes. Midlife Crisis is here. 5 on the nose.
Hey.
Boom.
Nice.
Awesome. Love the new emoji.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Finally. You know what the new emoji is?
Of course, I know what the new emoji is.
I didn't tell you.
I don't even know what the new
Can
emoji
you guess?
is.
It's something that I'm surprised we didn't have it sooner.
Is it a bee?
It's right there. There it is.
Oh, you gotta have that emoji, right? G Princess is here, and I didn't even put a link on Facebook.
Oh,
I know,
you
I'm a bad individual. I'm a bad man.
The Hugh manure emoji.
Hugh manure, see? And does it have the
It's got the
flower complete with the flower? And that's amazing. Larry Parrish, how's it going? G Princess, Robin Lantern, Almost Homestead, 13 Moons Homestead, we're glad you made it. Geeky Gardens, Built on the Rock Homestead, Andrew H. Yes, gotta have the poo.
Gotta have the poo.
Or we could have something else, we could change it up. What would you change it up to?
I don't know. I like the poo.
How's the water level? And hello. The water levels are not doing well at all. We're
dropping daily.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
When was the last time we had rain?
I don't know, it's forever.
Like a month ago?
At least, I would think. Charles Speakman's here, Ecocentric Homestead. Medlife Prices says I'm supposed to be exercising right now. Oh, well.
You
can do both. Do some,
do
some twists.
Some twists.
This is more fun than exercising, right? Yeah. Oh man, what a crazy week. It is dry. Man, dry and hot. A lot of places, you were just talking to your parents, and what are the temperatures supposed to be in Wisconsin?
Oh, in the 30s, they said they're getting frost. So my parents were here visiting this week. They're going to be heading back to some cold weather there.
Heading back tomorrow, so they're leaving early. We got to see them today, actually just a little while before the live. And they're headed back super early tomorrow. It's crazy. We got to say our goodbyes today, so that was nice. So they're going back to the 30s. Meanwhile,
it's hot here.
This week, or the next few days, it's gonna be like mid-90s. Ugh.
Hello from New Mexico, Republic, and I saw Thomas from Panama. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, bless you.
Excuse me. Goldshaw Farm has already hit the 20s. That's too cold. It's too. So that's why we lived up north in Wisconsin, and we couldn't do it anymore. That's why we had to go to the desert. Sandy, how's it going? Hello from Minnesota. Chilly here. I don't know. It's bad up there. Thanks, everyone. Bless you for this. Esther and Jimmy Andrews. Hey guys, my wife Esther and I just started our rejuvenation project in northeast Arizona. It's bare desert land. Looks just like yours. What advice would you give us from your experience so far? You got anything?
Starting out on bare desert lands.
Yep.
depends on the specific property, but obviously water is a priority. Water, access, structures. So making sure that you can get to where you need to get to out there, that there's accessible roads. Get your life support system set up as soon as you can.
Get your life support system set up and just do a little bit at a time. Don't try and do too much at once. Do one project at a time, and you'll get there.
And watch out for snakes.
Indeed. North Star Prepstetter, how's it going? Glad you could make it.
You said in your septic video that they accepted commercial composting toilets. Did you mean like the nature side composting toilet, which I have in the trailer I live in? Looking for property near you.
I believe a nature's head would probably work. Some type of certified one. There might be some things you probably got to check with the specific county and see what they accept. Do the ones here need to be like those ones that like burn it or something like that?
I'm not sure what all the.
I definitely did some kind of certification from a manufacturer.
Yeah, but yeah.
Saying that like you didn't build it.
I definitely asked the county like what exactly they're looking for.
Yeah. G Princess says, "Don't forget the crew cam." We won't do it. We won't forget. Gotta have them. Cecilia Jansen, how's it going? Was it hard getting used to all the deadly critters? It was a little shocking. Well, some of the stuff we were already used to, like...
To Arizona, when? Over 10 years ago?
Yeah.
So, and that was actually a little shocking when we first moved. We were more like in the city then, but I remember the day we moved in, we saw a black widow spider, which we weren't
right
used
above
to.
Our head, like,
yeah, it was dangling right above his head.
I was like, oh, that's new.
So we got used to that, and then when we moved out here, that was our first encounter with like rattlesnakes. So, but we've kind of learned how to kind of live safely somewhat. It's a little scary still.
Yeah. The first rattlesnake that we saw was a bit shocking. And that freaked us out. But ever since then, kind of got used to it.
Yeah. Well, we're still really cautious.
Well, you gotta be cautious.
But we don't.
They're used
out.
to it, and then we're not complacent.
Right.
That's the dangerous thing, is getting complacent. You always gotta treat the animals out here with a healthy level of respect, because they can do some serious damage to you.
Yeah, I know.
The javelina will, you approach them and they usually just run away, but there's an off chance they could end up running towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta be careful, because those tusk things can really tear you up.
Yep. So, want to talk about the roof?
Yeah. Well, so I don't know if any of you follow us on Instagram, but we've been posting on Instagram. So we didn't have a video out Tuesday. Part of the reason is her family was out here. But then we also, another big reason is we had some really high winds. And then there was like a microburst or something, but it literally just took the roof right off of our composting station. Just tore the whole roof, not even the metal, just the metal panels, the whole frame of the roof, lifted it up, and just tossed it aside.
Yeah.
And it must have been probably a good, I'd say 10 to 20 feet away.
It was weird. It it lifted it up and then set it down somewhere else.
That's got it. What goes up must come down eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this. So, the guy blew the roof off. Allergies? Ta-da! I don't know what's going on. I guess.
Probably.
A little sniffly. So that's what we've been doing. I've been revamping the roof. I took the other one apart. Had to get some new materials. It wasn't built as well as it should have been. Is what it was. And so I got everything a lot more secure, a lot tighter, using the knowledge of the other roofs I built and applied it to this. And the reason why I went, I kind of did that roof kind of cheaply. I really skimped on materials. Everything was used for the most part except the metal. And then, but I learned a lot. I learned, if you're going to build something, especially a roof, build it pretty solid. I think the reason why I went so cheap on it is just because we were thinking it might be a temporary structure. Really, it was just for our poo. And,
You're supposed to literally erase the roof.
yeah. Nature literally raised the roof. It was like, get this out of here. Damn! It was bad. But I used those skills that I've gained from multiple other roofs I've built. That thing is tight, straight. It's looking good. It's probably the straightest roof I've built.
Yep. Hopefully it's the last roof.
I don't know. I don't know what we're building. Well, we're going to be building a greenhouse eventually, right? There's going to be a lot more building for sure. Oh yeah, the dust devils are evil. We had one that almost flipped the solar.
Whoa. Yeah.
That would make me nervous, yeah. Yeah, technically 3 roofs. Yep, the hacienda, the shed, and then this one. And this one, so most of my roofs held up. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? That was the first one too. So the other roofs are done much better. Well, this one, I never worried about the shed roof because that's like in a box, so it's got plenty of things holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a little nerve-wracking because it's basically just a roof on sticks.
Are you collecting water from that roof? Yeah, we were.
Yeah, it was until everything got trashed.
But
it was heartbreaking.
So you're gonna redo all the plumbing on there, right? Which maybe that'll be good. It would make it better.
Honestly, yeah. I was honestly gonna rework the roof anyway, and I was gonna rework the whole water harvesting system up there. All that was on the list of things to do, so it really just bumped things up. And the bad thing is that like we had to put the whole root cellar build on hold. Well, we got that straightened out. So we're still working on the root cellar as well. But I think we'll go back to building that maybe tomorrow night.
Mama tried Homestead.
Homestead. BB from Spain.
Jonah Briggs.
Welcome. Glad to have you.
BB from Spain asks how's crew doing after the snake bite.
He's doing well. I don't know if you've seen him in the videos, but he's 100% again.
Yeah, he seems like he's back to normal.
Looking healthy, looking good. Honestly, the first day, yeah, you could tell he was hurting. But then, the next 2 days, he was back to himself. Just the swelling, just the swelling. He's a tough dog. He's a tough one. I still got a little bit more work to do on the roof. Most of it's all done. I just got to put fascia boards up down there, so I'm already kind of getting that worked out. Thomas says, "Where did you learn to build with Earthbags? From a seminar or from books?"
Yes.
Mainly from books.
We have
I've attended a little bit of seminars, not too
a
much.
couple like workshops, local workshops. We've read books, we've watched videos. Kind of gotten to know some local people who have built that way.
But actually, our build was your first kind of hands-on with Earthbag building, wasn't
Yeah, it was mine.
it? How was that for you?
How was it? It was fine.
It's fine.
I mean,
it was like second nature.
I mean, you learn fast when you're, doing it.
Honestly, the best way to learn is hands-on.
Yeah. I felt better like knowing that you had some hands-on experience doing that. So at least one of us did. Yeah. Because I just did a lot of reading beforehand.
Yes, the Earthbag book by Khaki Hunter. Really good, thorough book.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What did you miss? Any questions there?
Why do you keep moving my questions around? I'm trying to read it.
I think there was a question right up there.
Oh, are you vegetarian? No, not right now. Kind of tried different diets in the past. We're not, and I don't know if we've really settled on a specific diet.
Yeah, we're not vegan or vegetarian. I don't know if we'll move. I don't know if we'll ever be vegan. But I think we're probably move toward vegetarian once we start growing more of our own things.
The important thing to me is that we can produce as much food as we can.
Whatever we're producing.
Yeah.
Eventually, we would just like to be living off the food we produce. That's the goal.
So Jill says, "Hello from Boston. If you did this all over again, what would you change?" It's always a tough question.
I don't know if there was anything we would change, but I would like.
Because we've made mistakes, definitely, but it's nice.
I.e. the roof.
It's nice being able to learn from those mistakes. So I don't really regret like that.
Yeah, even the
experience.
Even the mistakes we made just makes us stronger going forward. If I could give myself any little bit of advice before we had done it, it would just be that, hey, be aware everything is going to cost more and take longer. That's the truth of it. Especially when you really don't know. Especially when you're going into there learning new skills and stuff like that. There's always going to be mistakes, and you can't beat yourself up. You just make those mistakes, try and correct them, try and move on. Hopefully it's nothing too detrimental.
Sandy asked how the bees are. Should we talk about that?
That is the next big thing we got to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do that?
All right. Yeah, so if you don't know, we're having some issues with bees out here. We did have a hive of bees, and then while we were building our root cellar, we started kind of getting attacked by bees. And we're like, what's going on? They're kind of bumping into us, and then we got stung a couple times. So we decided to try requeening the hive because this is a wild swarm. It kind of moved into the hive, and more than likely they're Africanized. So we wanted to kind of introduce some different genes into the colony, maybe make them a little more gentle. So yesterday we went into the hive.
Was it the day before, wasn't it?
Mm,
I think it was the day before yesterday, right?
was it?
Yeah, because then the guy came out.
Okay, yeah. Day before yesterday.
I'm
And
probably gonna make that.
so yeah, we actually ordered a new queen. It was an Italian queen bee. So we got that and put on our suits, got the smoker all set up and opened the hive, and like right off the bat the bees seemed agitated. The smoke helped a little, but you know, they were,
Well, I mean, as soon as you open up the hive, they were bumping us.
yeah.
They didn't want us over there,
And then I found, so we have this Kenyan top bar hive, and I found that a lot of the comb was attached to the sides of the hive. So with the top bar hive, you just have like a bar of wood going across the top and nothing under. The comb just hangs under, and that was all attached. So I was trying to separate that comb, and the more I was doing that, the more and more agitated these bees were getting. And then I was able to free like a couple bars, and then one of the combs broke off.
and then it was over.
And then a bunch of them came shooting out at us, and they're trying to sting us. And like, we gotta abort. So we closed it back up, and then we're like, what are we gonna do? And so we made the decision to contact a local beekeeper, and we adopted out our bees.
Have a good night, Ron. Yeah. So that was sad. So I called up the guy. He came down not too much longer later. He picked up the queen.
I think he was happy to get
I think so.
all the bees, but yeah, and he
Just picked up the whole box. I just said take the whole box.
a really experienced beekeeper. I think he said he had like 50 years experience of beekeeping, so I feel good about him.
They're in good hands.
Yeah, he's gonna know what to do with them and take good care of them. And it's a little relief for us. You know, I really have my heart set on the beekeeping, but it's not a good time for us. And I'm definitely gonna try it again, but maybe after the house is built and we have a little more time to devote to that.
I think you're liking the horizontal hives.
Yeah.
So a little later on, I might try putting together a horizontal hive.
I feel like that might be easier to use and be able to get in there if we need to. Yeah. Is that what Andrew was talking about? Like a hybrid hive is not a hybrid.
Yeah.
I think a horizontal hive is kind of like a hybrid between the Lane straw and the top bar. So yeah, I'd like to try that. Okay. When will you start to build the house, and how much prep do you still have to do first? So technically, we have already started.
Yeah, the root cellar is part of the house.
Yeah. So it is like that whole section is the root cellar, but that's going to be part of the house.
It's like a basement.
Yeah. And we're almost done with that.
We're almost done with the root cellar.
And then we're going to move on to the other section of the house that's underground. And then we'll do
Just
the
back and
above ground part.
50 chickens in a hen house. How's it going?
Yeah.
Do you ever get frustrated and want to go back into town? Prices right. Do you ever get frustrated and want to go back to town? There's definitely been frustration, but I don't know if we've ever gotten to that point.
Yeah, not quite like that. I know when we first moved out here, there was some frustrating times.
It was just, yeah.
I got pretty discouraged area, and I got a bunch of gray hair that year when we made that transition down here.
I'm too thick-headed to.
Yeah, but never quite to like square.
All right, Sandy, have a good night. Wild Bill, how's it going? How big of a concern, like proximity to healthcare for you two? Proximity to, we've thought about all that. Where supplies are, where healthcare is and stuff like that. It's about almost a half-hour trip before we get anywhere, really. So it's a concern, but I don't think it's a huge issue.
Like the closest hospital, I think they're maybe like smaller, might be an urgent care, a little closer than that. How much rain? Yeah, this this monsoon season has been pretty dry.
Yes.
What did I figure? Well, I figured so far for this year, like since January, it's been I think under 8 inches of rain.
Yeah, very dry. Man, it was like a monsoon.
Yes.
That's what people have been calling it.
Yeah.
It's a shame we built that big old cistern and we don't get any water. And we're running low, man. I think we just got like a little bit left in the one IBC toad, and then it's just the main poly tanks.
Only 101 today.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, here.
You all caught up?
Yep.
Oh, no other questions?
How much rain is normal?
Are you seeing them before I do?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Our average here is 13 inches.
But, yeah.
I don't know what normal is exactly, but yeah, it's supposed to be the average. Last year was very wet here. It was like over 20 inches, and this year is going to be a lot less than that.
Yeah. Someone's asking about how many square feet can the house accommodate?
Okay, I always forget. I think it's about 1,000 square feet altogether. So there's gonna be like four main sections. the house.
Oh, here's a question. Looking at the Wii Boost cell phone booster, do you still recommend it? I get 1 to 3 bars like you had before. The Wii Boost has been working out really well for us, especially for getting 1 to 3 bars. For us, that thing's been working like a charm. No complaints?
No problems.
I recommend it.
Yeah, it's hard for us doing YouTube like without it. You know, having to upload videos and things. It was difficult.
You know.
Do you ever get up on your roofs and manually clean them before the monsoon comes?
No, I never clean. Do
Would
you
you
understand
do
that one
that?
question? You don't understand it?
I'm not quite sure what that means.
I don't know if you want to post that question again. Is there a place to purchase water in bulk? Here we able to purchase bulk water at the firehouse. We have to have our own container and haul it. Yeah, there's a a place not too far from here, and we can actually get water delivered, which is usually what we do. Well, the water's free. Well, yeah, the water's free. It's just pay for delivery. So I'd say it's either like $90 or $180. I think it's like $90 an hour. So $90 to $180 for like 4,000 gallons of water. But if you go pick it up, I think they have like a little surcharge if you go pick it up yourself. And that's $10 for, I guess, whatever you can hold.
Good night, BB from Spain.
Good night.
Thanks for stopping in. Oh, the beekeeper really wants to know what the beekeeper said about the bees and what he's planning on doing. He didn't really say what he was planning on doing, did he? Exactly.
No, he didn't. He didn't say anything like that.
But he did agree that they were most likely Africanized.
I told him that there are wild swarm. He's like, yeah, they're probably Africanized. And he even seemed a little surprised when I was describing how aggressive they were. He was like, whoa, I'm like, we're over there just working. We weren't even heading toward the hive, and they just came over and started bumping us. And I seemed a little surprised by that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
I did promise a crew cam. Should we get a crew cam midway through here? Just sleeping. Crew. You sleeping? You sleeping, buddy? He didn't realize he was the star of the show.
He knows he's a star.
He's a star. How hard is it to walk over, crew? Pretty hard. He takes up pretty much the entire floor.
Yes.
And then, one of the toughest things is that he likes to move suddenly without warning. So you could be stepping over him and suddenly he feels the need to get up or something like, ah! Or if he does move out of the way, sometimes he moves out of the way, but then moves directly into the path where you're heading.
Right. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, And he likes to sit in like by doorways or walkways or wherever you need to get through.
Wherever you need to be. He definitely loves sitting by the door. He's always got to be watching where anyone could possibly come in. He's always
Yeah.
watching.
And if he's outside, he's always looking towards the gate to see if anyone's coming.
His favorite place is sitting right by the tire of our car, and he kind of has his back leaning on the tire of the car, and that way he can see the gate. He can see us, and that way we can't get into the car without him knowing.
Right.
So he's got all of his
Right.
bases covered.
Our happy camper Brenda says he's handsome.
He's a handsome guy.
How much food does Crew go through per week?
You regulate it. Like, well, he's a dog. Dogs will just keep eating if you keep feeding, but you kind of regulate it pretty well. Because he's kind of putting on weight.
Yeah.
He's getting a little chub.
Does he get like a couple cups of food a day? He's kind of on a diet. Yeah, and right now I'm mixing a little dry dog food with some like cooked meats and eggs and stuff.
So we try and give him something a little healthier, not just the kibble. But he loves it. He doesn't usually eat vegetables type stuff. We'll frown on that, but anything animal related, he'll just eat it up. Loves it.
Hi Barbara. Says love watching you two work. Gives me a push to keep working on our project.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's awesome. If we can help other people keep motivated. Well, one reason I'm really glad that we started a channel is because I feel like all of y'all keep us motivated.
yes.
Yeah. It's like, gotta keep pushing, gotta keep getting things done. So thanks to all of you for keeping us on track.
Getting started on homesteading.
Hey.
Life crisis don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for a house.
We're ready. We're ready for that
Yes.
house. It's so slow going now. I mean,
And stuff keeps coming up.
yeah.
We gotta take care of.
Like, I think we should have been done with this, like a long time ago. But like I said, stuff just keeps coming up. It's like one thing after another keeps happening. But I'm thinking, I don't even know if I said it, but I think 1 or 2 more courses in this. We should be done with the walls.
Yep. Chris says hi from full-time camper living in North Carolina.
Hey. Oh, there's Bill Neal. Hi guys, we're ready for you to have a house. Ah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
ETA on your next cellar update.
Well, that's a good question.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow's video will detail not only that's probably the last little bit of work that we did on the root cellar, so there'll be a little update on that, but then I'll detailing mostly what happened with the roof. So you'll get an idea of like what happened with the roof and what I did to fix it. So expect that tomorrow, and then we should be back working on the root cellar tomorrow, and hopefully we'll finish that up this weekend. No promises.
Tedo Gross says, what do you two do for entertainment? It's hot during the day and you're working on the root cellar, but what do you do in any free time you might have? Hobbies? Howling at the moon?
Maybe a little howling at
A
the
little
moon.
bit? Do we have free time?
Honestly, we're just probably the most boring people
Pretty boring.
ever. And we're just
Like we don't
working constantly.
We don't get off of the homestead too much.
Just getting supplies and stuff like that.
I don't know. Occasionally we'll like stream a movie or something to
Oh,
watch.
yeah. Yep.
And just watch it on your phone, so we don't have a TV.
Well, we got a TV, but it just does DVDs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mainly we're working,
Mm-hmm.
but that's okay. I mean, that's how I want. I'd rather be spending my time. I can speak my words correctly. You know, Blossoms and Bundles is here. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
It might be a good time. You want to talk about?
Let's talk. We recently got some stuff. Whoa.
Get out of here, you.
Did you?
So we won a contest from Blossoms and Bundles.
Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting.
What's up?
One thing, we got a little card. That was very nice.
Seeds.
A lot of nice, very cool seeds.
Yes, I'm excited about this. Radish, carrot, borage, sage. And look at this awesome
This is beautiful.
macrame flower pot holder.
Yeah.
I already know what I want to do with this. I think we're gonna probably hang something off of our rain roof out there.
We've already got plans.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So a big thank you to Blossoms and Bundles. Very
Yes.
cool package. That was so awesome. Ooh, come back. One of the other winners getting a new house too. It was perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Went to the new house people. North Star Prep Surface said she thought you were pulling out a flexible skeleton.
Yeah, it does kind of. Midlife Crisis says our RV stays at like 87 degrees even though we have it set to 80 on the thermostat. What about you guys? Well, well, this like portable AC thing we have set to what, 62, and it's still like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it feels
it's
like 90 in here.
Well, you're the one that buried the thing back there. I had it out here.
Just so we
You
could
need
have
you
room
need the
to
air.
watch.
Yeah, you need the air and you need the fan going, and it makes it tolerable.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. Well, comfortable for me. I don't know how. It's probably not comfortable for you. I spend most of the time outside anyway. So I try not to be inside. I'm like, you do the editing.
Barbara C says, we've been working on the garden part for 3 to 4 years. Finding ways to grow food and keep it away from the myriad of critters is my challenge.
That's going to be a challenge out here, too.
Yeah. I mean, we built a fully enclosed garden, and we still have, you know, like mice and rats get in there. We even buried harbor cloth underneath, and there's still like cracks and crevices that they can get into, so it's really tough. Jeremy says, I love watching you guys. Awesome videos and so far ahead of my expectations. Rock on. Show me those chickens. Curious how they do in the desert.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like we don't get the animals. Well, I guess we can't put them in every video, but
Maybe we should do
get
more
updates
on the
every
chickens.
now and then.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got these Old English Bantam chickens, and they seem to do really well in this climate.
Yeah, they handle it really well.
Yeah, they stopped laying eggs for a short period when it got like really hot, but they've started laying again, so it's cool.
Yeah, did you ever tell people about how Chaska's dealing with the new
Oh
chickens?
no. So yeah, we had one chicken, um, and we got a new flock and kind of introduced her. And at first she was having trouble kind of fitting in with the rest of them, but now she seems pretty comfortable. She's a little weird. Uh, she crows like a rooster, uh, except she has this little squeaky voice.
Mm.
It's really cute. And she stopped doing that for a while, and I think she was, being kind of scared and timid, and she started doing that again, and she's even kind of pushing some of the other chickens around. I mean, nothing violent or anything, but I think she's kind of found her place
Kind of
in
found
the
a place.
pecking order, and she's happy now.
Yeah. Good night, midlife crisis. Enjoy that dinner. What you eating? If we still... How come you didn't send me down this way? We are getting... We just got an egg today, didn't we? We're getting some eggs, right? Not too many, right?
Yeah.
We're getting some eggs.
Yep. Do you still have to pull more permits? I think we're done with permits, aren't we?
We're done with permits for a while. Who asked that?
Greg.
Yeah, we should be done with permits for a while. Hopefully we won't need anything for a while. If we need to build anything, maybe we'll just keep it small. I think anything we build under 200 square feet, we don't need a permit for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it small.
So build hundreds of tiny buildings.
Hundreds? What do you have planned out here? I don't know. Maybe I should be worried about that.
Ralph Riley says, "I love your poo pillow. I told my girlfriend I want one."
Everyone needs a poo pillow.
Yeah. Building with Todd asks, did you have to do anything before building on your land, like draw up plans or pay for permits? Yeah.
You need, technically, if you're going to live out on your land, like in a RV or something like that, you need to apply for permits. And then once you apply for your house permit, then you get your RV permit right away.
Yeah, and you need a septic permit as well.
So you kind of do all that in one shot.
Someone to do like a site and soil evaluation for septic and all that.
Don't live out on the land without doing that permitting first. Always play by the rules. Got something in my eye. I would never recommend anyone not play by the rules. Septic, yeah, exactly. They want to know. They want to know exactly where the septic is, so it doesn't. It's got to be so far away from any wells. That's right. Till you get an angry neighbor, exactly. Always be friends with the neighbors. Don't make any enemies. Oh, look at that. My voice is all weird all of a sudden.
Always.
Not always.
It seems like.
Well, when I go on the live, yeah.
during
Something
the
happens
lives.
during the live. I'm not used to talking this much. My neighbor turned us in for illegally camping on our property.
Aww.
I called the county and they said just come in and get a camp permit. It's a shame. It's a shame people got to do that.
KH said constant rodents in the garden here too. Mice and rats squeeze in every little spot. Super annoying when trying to plant seedlings. They go right for it. I know. And covering young plants at night with cups. Yeah, I think I tried that too. And with the seedlings, I had to like put the cups on there and like weigh it down with the rocks and stuff. Yeah, it's tough.
Frederick Brown says, Handyman on YouTube has a video on waiving permits except septic. Well, that's not exactly accurate. You can't waive the permits per se. You need the permits. If you're in Cochise County, everything needs a permit. But what you can do is opt out of inspections.
Yeah.
That's what the key is.
So
For a first-time owner builder.
A special opt-out permit. Yeah, and that you can bypass the inspections, which are a big headache. A lot more involved.
Junior P, how's it going? DG, how's the house coming along? It's not coming along right now. I had to take a little break to do some repairs. You get to see all that in tomorrow's video.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. Couple of sad videos coming out.
Yeah. Thomas asks, have you thought about raising goats on your homestead?
Yeah, goats are something we'd like to get.
Something
or maybe sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Or both. Or a llama. What do you think about llamas?
Llamas?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
What about emus? Emus are big on YouTube now.
Are they?
Yeah. Emus are the thing to get. that's nope. Not a chance in HE double hockey sticks.
What about ostriches?
There you go. Good night, Kiri. Built on the Rock Homestead. Homestead Witchery. She made it, hey. Can you milk a llama?
You probably can. But I don't know how much milk they give.
We've also got suggestions on yaks and camels.
Mm. Yeah, I think I looked into where would we get a camel? I don't know of any camel farms around here.
You know camel farms around here?
That's kind of weird. It's like
that
Arizona
there's no camel farms?
In Arizona?
Wouldn't it be weird that there was?
Arizona should have camels. There are alpaca farms around, so we could get alpaca.
Oh, I think I am allergic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Terrible.
How's the house coming along?
Houston Firefox, how's it going?
Yeah, Todd said his land is RU4, so you can do the opt-out.
Well, got any last questions? Any other questions out there? You got anything you want to say anything? Houston Firefox, oh my gosh, thank you for that. Now that's a crappy pillow. Sorry for being late. Hey, we're happy to have you late or not.
But
Happy Camper Brenda asks, what do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
Hmm. Wow.
Nick Kowalski asked, are you excited about Starlink coming out soon?
The internet.
I don't know. I'll have to check into that.
Mm.
I'll have to see. Maybe it's something I will be excited about. Robin Lanter says they're about to start building some raised beds soon.
Cool.
Cruz had enough. Had enough, buddy? He's out.
Frostbite.
Ah!
Why didn't you build living space on top of the cistern?
Maybe we could have. I don't know. That'd make me nervous. I don't know if I want to live on top of the cistern.
No?
You would?
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Okay. I guess you'd have to be real comfortable with how you built that roof.
Or the floor.
Yeah.
The roof/floor.
Roof/floor. Alright. Well, you got anything?
When do you all think you'll be moving into the Earthbag house?
Man.
As soon as we can, as soon as we finish building.
Yeah, I mean, we had estimates, but this is taking us longer than I
It
thought.
always takes longer.
Maybe, hopefully a few more, maybe 3-4 months. What do you think? Well, no, 3 or 4 more months maybe before we're done with the walls and everything. If we're lucky.
We're lucky. Oh, thank you, Areli. Just a reminder that you're both superheroes.
Ah, thank you.
Cool. Art's World of Outdoors says there could be some camels in your area. Way back in the 1800s, the army experimented with the use of camels in desert regions. I don't remember what came of it. But I feel like there should be camels around here somewhere. How long have you been out in the middle of nowhere?
A couple years now, right?
Yeah,
2 years.
2 years.
Any more issues with the inverters, or was it a one-off glitch? Just a one-off glitch? Well, it seems to happen at least one time during the start of the summer. It always happens. Happened the previous year, happened this year. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it just takes a little bit for it to get used to the heat or what. Alrighty, well, everyone, our time's up here. Thanks so much for joining us. Kind of a sad week. Kind of heartbreaking. The roof and the bees and everything like that. But you can find out more about that in tomorrow's video. And more about that. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate you stopping in here, spending some time with us. Many thanks for our moderators. Always do an amazing job. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.